Hello! Hi YouTube! Welcome to new content. Welcome to my blind run. What is that? What does that mean? Okay, so on the Hardspace Shipbreaker Discord, us racers have an informal challenge to see who can get the first, or the best first run on a ship on the leaderboard without ever having seen it first. It's not literally blind, I can see, I have eyes that they work. But I haven't. The whole point of the challenge is we haven't seen this ship before. It's completely fresh to us. So who can do the best impromptu thing? I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose because I'm gonna bring you this wonderful commented blind run in an effort to maybe give you a peek at the inside of at least my head, what goes on in my head when I try to break down a ship in the speedruns and forming a route and stuff. Yeah, intro stuff, let's go. I should have mentioned, we have a Stargazer this week. It's kind of the first one in a while. I think it's the first Stargazer since the barge update, so there'll be some new strats I'm going to be employing that you haven't seen since the last one, if you were there for that. It's good practice to look at the work orders before we start. I should do that. There we go. Curiously, I swear there were 7 on the screen before this, and there's only 6 here. So, salvage the reactor, the power generator, 7 bits of furniture, all 4 fuel cell, or solar batteries. It looks to be about 2 cans of fuel, and 2 sensor arrays. Okay, I'll keep all that in mind. I won't keep it on the screen because it pollutes the screen. But here we go. Being a stargazer, the first thing we look for is pressure. We want to get into the ship really quickly. And if the ship were not pressurized, I would definitely open this panel. And I would just put split slot here and then it would pop out. And then we'd be in, the ship would be depressurized. But, I have read, okay, it's not totally blind, people have been chatting on the server, Discord server, about how opening this up results in complete destruction of the ship about 1/3 of the time due to what I believe is an errant floating piece of debris somewhere back here. I think it was Guardian mentioned that there's a key somewhere in the hold. Ah, there it is. Yeah, if that little sucker goes and hits one of the fuel pipes during the decompression event from opening this top panel, you're screwed. So, we'll not be doing that this run. I'm not sure how I'll get in. Probably through the hatch here. It's gonna be my entry for now, until we find something better at least. Let's quickly cut these away. Prior to the barging, we'd cut these free too and send these down, these little comm arrays, but no need to do that anymore. We can send the whole thing down as 1 unit. Then we come to this side, cut these down. If you were Civilia, you'd push. I'll do that for that one. That one go? Okay. So, next we want to get inside. I know Toasty. What Toasty is doing is he's opening up the rear here, like he's cutting one of these away and going in through that, because that depressurizes the ship. But coming back here does cost time, or I don't know, I want to have a look inside. This is exploratory, I'm not trying to win. I mean, I would be, but content, so here we go. Pull off the airlock panel as per usual. Micro optimization here. Hit this panel, not the one below. It just gets it cycling a little bit faster. And then we're inside. I can hit this and depressurize the hull. Okay. More not blind things. I know, as part of this run, that we're gonna need at least 2 tables from the inside, so I'm gonna pick this one free right now. And just kind of float that in that direction. the plan for stargazers before was to loosen everything and then like tow and open this wall here, and then you tow the whole ship in like that direction, and everything that we see here would come floating out this way. But because of the barging, that's no longer necessary. We're probably going to be dunking this whole vessel, minus one sec, quick pressure check. Okay, I gotta open this up.
Airlock pressure levels drop.
Minus things like these glass windows. Maybe grab some doors. And yeah, the aforementioned tables. Which, well, for you. And you, for now. I'll cut this free too. And I'll open this.
Air pressure level decreasing.
Okay. These glass panels only attach from the side. You do not need to cut the top. Interestingly enough. So that's done. Okay, so 5 mattresses, yeah. Yeah, okay. So what I was thinking in my head is when we dunk this vessel, I see why they have the tables, is what I'm trying to say. These 5 mattresses here, or not mattresses, the crew beds rather, the frames, like this one. These would count as furniture when we dunk the ship. Not the mattresses, because he's going in the furnace. But there's only 5 of these crew beds here, so we need 2 tables to get the furniture work order accomplished, because there's 7 required. So that's why that's happening. Just fly out here. I don't see anything special about this, I guess. Besides that, like, I had some thoughts before even starting this video that I'd just be kind of peeling the ship and dunking it for the blind run, and then I think we'll just proceed with that. Commence peeling. We'll start with the back since we're already here. Ooh, that's a spicy thing. Guess I have to free these fuel tanks anyway. Any line of sight to that? Please? Thank you. Okay, so those are those sensor towers free. Hopefully they don't drift very far. I'm gonna trust that they don't. And then we're gonna just peel the hull. A good old boy. Did I kill that? No, it's fine. Oh boy. Okay, I think that's a visual glitch. I don't think I actually cut into that. Ooh. So what do I talk about during this part? This part's like gonna be just empty. It's me cutting things. Oh! Oh shoot! Oh no! I had a plan! Shoot! I was gonna leave this specific keel intact and attached to the ship so that we could use it as a push medium. I can still do that. Hold on. Hold on. So let me elaborate on that. I want to push this whole inner thingy into the barge, and I was gonna do that by laying demo charges like right here along this sucker, because this is like the center of mass of the entire thing, and they would go straight down. I put demo charges right there. So yeah, the plan was to leave the keel attached to the ship at that point to exploit that, and I almost ruined it, but if I leave that middle keel attached to this front one and leave this pole here, or this cut point here. Hold up. Into my cuts. And I can probably still take advantage of that. So I just have to not cut this. I don't cut this. I don't cut this. I can cut this though, and that's fine. I cut should have freed this. Yep. Okay. This is a very not racy manner, but you know. Anyway. Oh wow, already out of oxygen. That's how I know I'm slow. I have to be done in like 5 minutes if I'm not commentating. Oh, there I go, buying tethers. And not oxy. I can tether these down while I'm not here. There I go. You can go over there.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Okay, so back to skinning the vessel. Missed a cut point. Okay, so normally when I skin geckos, I go like from the top to the front. I will tether whatever's here free, just like this. Oh, there's one there too. Load bearing light. This light attaches these two panels together. You gotta make sure to cut this so that they can come apart properly. Cut those. Then I would cut all along the bottom here. That's okay. That's scary, but that's okay. Nothing's actually happening. Cut entire bottom keel off. Cut this to isolate the front. So, wait. Oh, that's a thing on 3-section geckos, not 2 like a stargazer. Normally this would be attached to the front on like a heavy cargo or a station hopper, but stargazers being slimmer don't have that cut point. Anyway, we're gonna blow this nose cone free with demo charges. This is like standard at the moment. Hopefully relatively non-violently. Yeah? Okay. Just tether that back in. And grab the monitors from the inside while we're here. Get this out of the way. So why do I tether 2 of these monitors and not the 3rd one? Because if I tether all 3, they tend to bump into each other and get destroyed. There's lots of little things I do on these races that's like I've never explained, but they're very important to pay attention to. Little things like that, and they're only lessons that you learn by like doing this a lot. Okay, and I think I hit all the cut points down here, right? Let's do some quick investigating. Okay, missed that one. And I missed the ones in the rear. Okay. So yeah, you gotta do a full traversal of the ship to get all of the cut points below. This pipe is freaking me out. Okay, little exploit that this racer has discovered. If you cut the corner points, the corner joints of the fuel, the purple or the orange pipes, the fuel coated ones, just like that, it's actually fine. See? Wait. You're supposed to flush. Huh. Okay, well, it doesn't explode. It does not explode, but it apparently doesn't get flushed unless you actually hit the flush lever. And that should turn off. Okay. Curious that didn't explode either. Anyway, cutting those corners is safe, as far as we can tell. For the purple ones, they just don't do anything, and they'll isolate a system on either side of the cut. And for the orange ones, only the corner will explode, so it's not technically safe, but it doesn't result in catastrophic failure, and it still isolates part of the system, which can be useful if you're trying to just make less of the ship volatile. Anyway, that took completely useless for this run, because we're, like, normally I just keep the whole unit, thruster, reactor, ECU, and all intact for this kind of vessel. But I thought I pointed out. Anyway, I think we're at tether time. The tether time part of the run, where I just lay a billion tethers and get all the nanocarbon in. This heatsink is holding this panel in place. You'll see the weight below my reticle there change in just a second. There, now it's 3K. Let me explain that a bit more. Above the little UI where it says processor, oh god, I wish I could point, but you can't see me pointing with my finger. To the right of the word processor, there's like a weight display. It has a big number and a small one in brackets. That tells you the mass of the specific object, or even the part of object that you're looking at. And we use that to determine whether or not a thing is still attached to the rest of the ship. So when I saw the weight of this piece change from like 40,000 to 3,000, that's how I knew it was free. The sucker just gets barged. Get down there.
Caution. Tether supplies are low.
Tether, tether, tether.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Oh, I'm out of tethers. Not sure how that got there.
Salvage credits transferred.
Yeah, geez, this is the boring part of the run. This is where, like, nothing happens. If there are any, like, techniques or little things that me or the other racers do that you want explained, please let me know in the comments, and I can... Oh god, don't... Are you big enough? Okay, yeah, you're fine. Come on. Go this way now. Come on. Okay. Yeah, if there's anything you want us to, like... You want me to elucidate on, let me know. And I'll probably get to you in the comments, or the next blind run video or something. Or maybe I'll just make like a technique video. I don't know. This is all new. Experimental. I need to speed up or else I'm not gonna get this done, actually. So this step of the Stargazer breakdown is just gonna be tethering all these panels in and making sure they get reclaimed properly. Nanocarbon is typically the second most valuable thing on the ship, just because of the sheer amount of the stuff that's present, but also it tends to be fairly valuable. I think it's $40 per kilogram, which I think is on the higher end of things, especially given its prolificness, how much nanocarbon there is on any ship. It's always worth a lot, and for race, it's pretty much always worth getting. Like, making sure all the nanocarbon gets processed properly is very important for race. Yeah. I'm tethering. I've explained how to get the back sections past the furnace before in a different video, but there it is again, the 3-point technique. 2 tethers to the processor and 1 of the jacks. Please don't break line of sight. Dang it. Okay, well that normally works. Trust me on that.
Welcome to Venditron 9000. Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Oh my god, I thought it was 2 but not tethers.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
You may wonder what magic it takes for me to like hit this store thing after grapple reeling like every time, and I'm gonna tell you it's only practice. That just took a lot of practice to get right. You can see my inputs on the little input monitor thing down in the bottom right corner, overlaid on my gun, if you're interested in like what my fingers are actually doing. That's why I include it. Kind of interesting. Maybe. Come on. Don't know what. Oh. Come on, Keel.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
A little finicky, that piece.
Deposit not accepted.
You know, for this specific Stargazer, these little armor panels on the outside make it really annoying to tether these hull plates in. They seem to just... like, they're in the way. I can't lay a clean tether from the wall there to like... oh, come on. Oh, come on. To the center of the panel, which makes it hard for them to like actually go in. Come on. 2 to the processor and 1 to the jacks. Okay, that goes... I'm wondering right now... normally, heatsinks go to the barge. Like, I would just ignore this and barge it with the rest of the inner hull, which I'm about to do. But there's this heatsink here, which is very tempting to grab. Heatsinks are worth 30k, which is a sizable amount.
Credits transferred.
If you can come free, well, you're totally worth freeing. Yeah. That costs a few seconds and gets you a whole thingamajiggy. That's nice. Oh! It also leaves a nice hole for us to get the tables that we freed earlier.
Revisit your training.
Huh. Like if I just, tether these together. Yank them out. Okay, that went wrong.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
Okay, that's the work order is done. Like, what's left is the power generator and the reactor. And those are gonna go down in just a sec. This weird thing can go this way.
Salvage secured.
We can send that in. It's final mission.
Tether supplies are low.
Oh, okay. I know what I should grab. So, fuses are worth 24k each. I need to find those. They should be on the system scanner. Lit up green. I already grabbed this one, right? So that means on the other side there should be a couple. There they are.
Accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
You don't know how to take fuses off, right? Wait for the... it counts red light, red light, red light, white light, and during the white light you hit the lever. If you didn't know that, congratulations, today you learned. And this is how you learn. Wait, come on. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say that the scanner tells you when you mouse over a fuse how to free it, but apparently this being generic aluminum and titanium doesn't tell you that when I look at it when the fuse is gone. Okay. I want to dunk. I want to use this piece to dunk. And I'm gonna do that in just a second. But there are doors that I can grab. There are doors. And those doors are located... well... This window also leaves a nice hole for tables. Let's grab those while we're at it. Come on, rotate out. I have to do a bit of a ballet when trying to rotate pieces in this game. Working in 3D is a little weird. So I got the fuses. I need doors. I'm gonna grab this door here. Yeah, there's a door in this little wall here. So Dory's door popper. It's a technique to cut doors out of walls really quickly, and it goes like this. You make sure you hit 3 panels with 1 cut on one side. Let's grab this before it gets lost to the ether. And then on that same side, you cut 2 panels over there, and this will pop out. And there's your 24K. Super easy. 1 diagonal cut, 1 horizontal cut, or even like any configuration where you can just hit both these panels. Free it. Let me see if there's another door I can demonstrate on. Here. Okay, so diagonal cut. I'll use this side across 3 panels, and then a cut across these 2. And there's our door. And there's our door. I mean, I wasn't gonna win the blind run, but I thought I'd get some good salvage at least. That's dead.
Alright, Cutter, you got 5 minutes left.
Yeah, we were... Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up now. Being given a time limit is kind of annoying. Let's see, Livy. So demo pushing works on the principle of center of mass.
Warning.
Whenever you push with demo charges, if I put one here, for example, it's going to draw a line between it and the center of mass of the ship, and that'll be the vector where it pushes. So this one is going to go slightly down through there, because that's where the center of mass is. Or maybe even like through here. Something like that. I'm gonna grab this glass. Come on out. So this should go slightly forward and down. Close enough. And on the real run I would do like 4 of those for safety. Just like that. And yay, your whole ship's in the barge.
Credits transferred. Work order has been completed. Work order is now complete.
And, yeah. That's my first thoughts on this ship, I guess. That's my blind run. Really slow. Really slow for the commentary, but that's what I'd be doing if I weren't talking to you guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Let's see where we lay. Okay, so even with that... Oh my gosh. That's kinda terrible. 6th place. Definitely lost the blind run challenge to, Congrats to DN Leak, he probably won that, I think. Because these guys already posted theirs. I don't see one from Guy yet, but he's kind of been in a funk lately for Hardspace Shipbreaker. Yeah, I lost. I lost the blind run challenge, but I got to give you guys this cool bit of content. Hope you liked it. Tell me how much it sucks. Tell me how I can improve. And I'll take that into consideration for next time if there is a next time. Thank you for watching. Good night. Have a good one. Goodbye.